This video is only for business owners who are serious about getting their time back. Because if you're still doing everything yourself, still answering every email, chasing every invoice, making every decision alone, and wondering why your weeks feel full but your business still feels stuck, I want to show you something that changes that. Without hiring a bigger team, without learning complicated technology, and without adding one more thing to an already full plate. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share took me 30 years to figure out, and I'm going to give it to you in the next 10 minutes. Hi, I'm Sabrina. I spent 30 years inside Fortune 100 healthcare companies helping large, complicated organizations simplify how they work. And I helped them save over $30 million by taking things off people's plates that didn't need to be there. Now I help small business owners do the same thing, using simple AI tools, without a tech background and without adding more complexity to an already full plate. And if you've been curious about AI but quietly wondered whether it's really for someone like you, this video is for you. Quick question before we go further. How many tabs do you have open right now? Not on your browser, in your head. The thing you need to follow up on, the invoice you haven't sent, the social post you keep meaning to write. If your mental to-do list feels like it never actually gets shorter, drop a yes in the comments, because that's exactly what we're talking about today. I want to clear something up right away, because I think a lot of the AI conversation out there is built for the wrong audience. AI isn't just for tech companies or people with a computer science degree. It's not about learning complicated systems or spending your weekends watching tutorial videos. And it's definitely not about replacing the thing that makes your business yours. Think of it more like having an organized, tireless assistant who's available whenever you need them, who never forgets, never gets frustrated, and doesn't need a break. One who handles the repetitive stuff so you can focus on the work that actually needs you. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce recently reported that AI adoption among small businesses has more than doubled in just the past 2 years. Not because business owners suddenly became tech experts, because the tools got simple enough to actually be useful. So let's talk about where that usefulness actually shows up for you. The first place most business owners feel the biggest relief is in the everyday admin work, the stuff that has to happen but doesn't grow your business at all. Things like scheduling, invoicing, following up on late payments, transcribing meeting notes, moving information from one place to another. These are the tasks that quietly eat 2 or 3 hours out of your day without you even realizing it. Let me give you a real-life simple example. A small design studio set up an AI workflow so that the moment a project was marked complete, it automatically generated the invoice, sent it to the client, and scheduled a follow-up if payment hadn't come through. No more manual chasing, no more things falling through the cracks, just one small change that gave them back hours every week. Some business owners report saving 6 to 10 hours a week once they get even a couple of these automations in place. Others find they're saving more than 20 hours a month. That's not nothing. That's a whole extra day you didn't have before. And the best part? You don't have to overhaul everything at once. You just find one task that frustrates you every week, and you let a simple AI tool handle it. The relief from that one change will tell you exactly what to do next. Here's something I hear from a lot of business owners. I lose clients because I can't respond fast enough. Someone reaches out at 9 o'clock at night with a question, and by the time you see it the next morning, they've already moved on to someone else. It's not because your service isn't good. It's because people want answers when they're thinking about the problem, not when it's convenient for you. AI assistants have gotten remarkably good at handling this. And I don't mean the clunky, frustrating chatbots from a few years ago. I mean tools you can actually train on your own business, your services, your pricing, your most common questions, so they give accurate, helpful responses that sound like you. One home renovation company set up a simple AI assistant, and it handled nearly 3/4 of incoming questions without any human help. Their lead capture rate doubled, not because they changed their offer, but because people finally got answers when they needed them. The key thing here is that these tools aren't replacing you. They're covering the ground you can't cover at 10 p.m. so that when you show up in the morning, the real conversations are waiting for you. Marketing is the other place I see business owners completely exhausted from. You know you need to show up consistently. You know content matters, but staring at a blank page when you've already got a full day behind you is its own special kind of draining. AI content tools don't replace your voice or your ideas. What they do is remove the blank page. You give them a topic, a direction, a few thoughts, and they give you a starting point to react to. That is so much easier than starting from nothing. And beyond content, AI can help you figure out which leads are worth your energy, when to follow up with someone who's been quiet, and what your best customers have in common so you can find more of them. You stop guessing and start making decisions based on what's actually working. This isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things with less friction. I know what some of you are thinking right now. This sounds great, Sabrina, but I wouldn't even know where to begin in my specific business. That's exactly the question I love most, because the answer isn't the same for everyone, and generic advice is a big part of why most business owners stay stuck. So here's what I do. If you're at a point where you have a team, you have real processes running, and you're ready to stop guessing about where AI fits, I offer something called the Business Clarity Consultation. It's a focused engagement where we sit down together, map out exactly where your time is going, identify the 2 or 3 places where AI could make the biggest difference for your specific business, and build you a written plan you can actually follow. No overwhelming tech stack, just a clear, prioritized roadmap built around how your business actually works. This is a real conversation about your business with someone who has spent 30 years figuring out exactly this kind of problem. The link to book a free discovery call is in the description. We'll spend about 30 minutes together, and you'll walk away knowing whether it's the right fit. And if you're earlier in the process, still figuring out where to start, or just want to be around other business owners who are working through this together, I'd love for you to join us in the free Sensible Practice community on School. It's where I share practical tools, weekly training, and real conversations about using AI without the overwhelm. The link for that is in the description too. However you want to start, I'm glad you're here. The way business gets done is changing, and the good news is you don't have to figure it out alone or all at once. If you're ready to get a clear picture of where AI fits in your specific business, book a free discovery call. The link is below. And if you want to take it one step at a time with a community around you, come join us on School. That link is there too. Either way, the next step is simpler than you think. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe for more content like this.